Welcome to the top 10 most anticipated and noteworthy comics for October 9th, 2024. I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. Hopefully this list does help you make decisions of what comic books to buy. Plus, it's never too early to start that pull list for next week. Before we dive into it, guys, I just gotta give a quick shout out to Whatnot. Guys, if you have not used Whatnot yet, go ahead. What are you waiting for? There is a link in my description box below. When you use that link and create your own profile, win your first auction on Whatnot, you're going to get a $15 credit. So whether it's that comic book you're looking for, those Pokemon cards you're looking for, those sports cards that you're looking for, anything that is on Whatnot, save yourself $15. It's absolutely free, no cost to you. All right, guys, so here we go. Huge week. This is the book that's on the hot seat, and it's a new #1 from Marvel, and this is Sentinels. This is issue 1, the newest X book to come out. We have a new generation of the Sentinel program here. No longer is it big-ass, gigantic robots, but now it's like cyborg humans using nanotech, right? So very interesting to see what this mini-series has in store for its readers. I'm excited. I like the cover. It gives me 90s vibes here. So hopefully it's going to be a fun read. 40 pages for the price of $5. The books are just going to get better here. This is a very big comic book week. And the next book that's on the rise, and I say loosely on the rise, is The Amazing Spider-Man issue 59, because we're getting to see Spider-Man fight Tombstone in the final issues of Zeb Wells' run. So why this is on the rise is because I cannot wait for it to be done, right? So last issue, we got to see Janice run away from her dad as her dad is trying to kill her. Spider-Man's trying to save her, and it's just this one huge chase, right? And the one thing that this book did bring was a lot of tension, because you're anxiously awaiting to see, is there going to be some kind of death? Knowing Marvel Comics and Spider-Man, probably not, but you're almost hoping for something bad to happen, right? So we'll see whether it's Tombstone, whether it's Janice, whoever it is, we shall see. Legacy numbering 953, 32 pages, $5. Coming in at number 10, we have Exceptional X-Men. This is issue 2. I think you were on either side of the fence. You either hated this book or you liked this book. Some people hated it because they didn't like what the book was, you know, when it came to Kitty Pryde being a baby and this and that. Other people liked it because you get to see kind of the trauma that she's went through during the Krakoan age of side of things, and it was kind of focusing on her because she is the main character. She's going to be the leader of this team, and it looks like we're going to flesh her out a little bit more as she finds herself in the middle of finding more teens that have mutant powers, and she has sworn to be a teacher, a mentor, but, you know, I guess fate says it otherwise. It looks like Emma Frost is going to get in the mix of things once again, so this could be good. It could get better. This might be one of those books you just gotta give it a little chance. I know your money is very precious to you, but this could get better. 32 pages, $4. Coming in at number 9, and this is a really good book, but there's some really popular books that are gonna, you know, come out this week. And this is Minor Arcana issue 2. This is Jeff Lemire's story. He writes it, he draws it, and it's about a girl or a woman who has come back to town, who has sworn to take care of her mother. You know, her mother is sick. She hasn't lived the best childhood, right? And her mother was a fortune teller, right? A tarot reader. And one night there was a particular woman that lives in the town asking for her fortune to be told. And little do you know is something very strange happens to our young lead in this character, to where it looks like she goes to a different world when she's reading this tarot cards. Looks very interesting. You know, again, we only tapped into the first issue. This is issue 2, 32 pages, $5. Coming in at number 8, we have another new #1. This is the Terminator issue 1. So Dynamite has the Terminator IP, and they're relaunching the comic book series here, but it looks like this is not the retelling of the original Terminator series. This is, I think, a story after that they tried to kill Sarah Connor, right? And now they have to figure out a way to, I guess, take over the world once again, which we've seen plenty of times in the movies, but to read it in comic form, I think is a lot of fun. I think Dynamite has hit on a couple of series this year. Space Ghost, I think that one is pretty cool. They have been doing some pretty cool stuff as of late. So this is 32 pages for the price of $5. All right, coming in at number 7 is another book that was a little bit on a break, and I think originally it's supposed to be a mini series, but now we have I Heart Skullcrusher issue 6. So we wound up getting to see the Paintball Scream Championship happen, if that was the name of it, right? And Trini was our main character. She was, jonesing to meet her idol, and things didn't pan out to see, the way she wanted them to be, right? So now that they won this championship and she has her team, what's going to happen with the team? Are they going to get disassembled? Is this a book more about family? It's going to really, I think, give you the ins and outs of what this league is really about, right? So this is a very good and surprising series at the beginning of the year. We'll see how it continues now. This one is $5. Coming in at number 6, we have another new number 1, and this one is from DC Black Label. This is Batman Full Moon. This is issue 1. So it's a supernatural force that stalks the streets of Gotham City, and it's a Lycan so powerful it will defy Batman's most trusted resources. So obviously it's going to maybe take over his Bat family. Who do you trust? Who you don't trust? Does someone else become a werewolf? This could be like the series that maybe you wanted to see maybe in Detective Comics. I don't even know really what that series was about, but there's a werewolf here, and then there's Batman. Looks freaking pretty dark. Variant cover looks pretty badass in this. 32 pages for $6. It's pricey. Oh, it's a glow-in-the-dark cover. I had no idea. Coming in at number 5. Speaking of Dynamite, right? We had Space Ghost. This is issue 6. This is one of the books that I talked about that they did really well this year. Surprising hit. You thought maybe it would be cheesy, more like the cartoon, but it's very much not. It's very dark. We wind up getting to see some crazy events happen in the last issue of issue 5, and now it looks like we're getting a new evil enemy. I think his name is Moltar. So this has been an awesome series. Artwork is absolutely phenomenal. Never even thought that this book would be on my radar or even in my, top reading pile of the week. This one is 32 pages, and this one is $5. So coming in at number 4, any of these books could be a number 1 most anticipated book, but it's just a heavy week, and this is the Ultimates. This is issue 5. Now, I think issue 3's been really good with the introduction of the Hulk. Then when we got the Fantastic Four issue, now we're getting the introduction to this new Hawkeye character and how they're going to go after how he's going to go after the Ultimates. So that is a pretty big deal. I think this series has been hitting it on all cylinders. It's been great to read each issue. It's a little bit different each week, and I think we're going to get that until the maker returns. So yeah, excellent book, solid artwork, 32 pages, $5. Number 3, and this is not, again, this could be number 1 any week. This is Absolute Batman. This is issue 1. So here we go. Scott Snyder introducing his Absolute Batman. We've heard it already for months that this Batman is going to be different. He's going to be dark. He's going to be jacked. He's got some kind of freaking battle axe. This is it, guys. It's finally arrived. Can't wait to see and hear all your guys' thoughts on what we think about absolute Batman. I will definitely cover this when it comes out on Worthy Ones. One of the first books I talk about for that week. It's 48 pages and the price is $5. Got something in my eye. Coming in at number 2, you know, to top a book that's already established, that is the key thing here, right? And this is Guer issue 7. That's why Batman's at number 3, because this book is established. This book is good. I know it's good. Well written, well artwork, and we're getting introduced to a new story arc, right? Past couple issues, we focused around Barney, him teaming up with other, like, zoo animals. There's a new zoo zebra, or why do I say zoo zebra? That makes no sense. There's a new character. He's a baby zebra. His name is Zigzag, right? And he's teaming up with Guer and Nate Nuclear Knight, or whatever he is, and Barney. And this book is great. You know, a very dark character like, you know, Tyreek here, and he's developing a family in this apocalyptic world, and at the same time he's trying to find a cure to his problem that he has. Great book, well written, great characters, love it. This book is $4, definitely suggested. So after number 1, guys, remember, we're never done, as we still have those noteworthy comics to talk about, because I'm sharing only 10, 11, 12 comics here, and there's a lot of other comics that you should know that are coming out. And my number 1 most anticipated, of course, is going to Transformers issue 13, new story arc, guys. We're going to get the secret origin of Starscream. That's pretty badass. Like, Starscream has been kicked to the curb from Soundwave, right? And it's almost like revenge for all those fans out there, you know, where Starscream kicked everybody out, and, you know, Soundwave wasn't the leader in the Autobots movie, in the Transformers movie, and now he's the leader of the Decepticons, and Starscream is just cast aside. But it looks like we're gonna get an origin story of him. Definitely looking forward to it. These next 2 issues, we're getting a different artist, but then we're gonna get Jorge Corona coming back. I cannot wait, man. I love this book. 13 issues in, and this still delivers each and every issue. 28 pages, $4. So here we go, the noteworthy comics. We're gonna kick it off with Marvel like we do every week, and we're talking about Venom issue 38. Still got Venom War going on. Then we have the Fantastic Four issue 26. Next we have X-Force. This is issue 4. Followed by Phoenix. This is issue 4. If you like that black, red, and blood stuff, we got Spider-Man Black Suit and Blood, issue 3. More Venom War, as we have Venom War Wolverine, issue 2. For the younger audience, we have a Marvel Zombies Dawn of Decay, issue 2. And it really is for a younger audience. It's so low-key. Then we have Conquest 2099 issue 1. This could be very popular for a lot of people. And then for the Star Wars fans that love the Ewoks, we got Star Wars Ewoks issue 1. Moving on to DC Comics, we have Action Comics 1070, as now it goes on to the weekly side of things. Then we have Batman and Robin issue 14. I think we get the new writer at this point, as it's DC All In. We have the continuation of DC Vampires World War V, issue 3, not the same series as it was last time. Then we have Green Lantern Civil War Special, issue 1. This is a one-shot, so if you just want to know about that. And then we move on to those indie comics. We have the last issue of Scarlet. This is issue 5. Then we have Public Domain. This is issue 9. Followed by Scorched. This is issue 34. Then we have Sonic the Hedgehog Annual, issue 24. Spawn fans, we have Sam and Twitch Case Files. This is issue 7. I think this is the final issue next of Crocodile Black, issue 5. I could be wrong. Very interesting series. It could happen in real life. I'm telling you it could. It's sad. It's a sad story. Then another book by Dynamite, which is Johnny Quest issue 3. Then we have another one from Dynamite, Vampirella. This is issue 672. Followed by a series that I truly enjoy. This is Plastic, Death and Dolls, issue 5. And then for the Toxic Avenger fans, we have Toxic Avenger, issue 1. So there you guys have it. There are the top 10 most anticipated and noteworthy comics for October 9th, 2024. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below, of course, what books you're highly anticipating. And as always, guys, there's more content right here for you to click on. And remember, support those local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting, but always read the comics so we can have great comic conversation. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you real soon. Bye.